Hey there. So this is gonna be another video, like more like a blog or personal video. So there's gonna be no script there, no nothing like that. More like a just off script, and yeah, just me talking about something personal, and yeah, me personal video, and yeah. So as you can see here, if you don't know what this anime is or nothing like that. This is the anime called Yu-Gi-Oh! Fighties. So yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a series or a franchise based on a card game. And yeah, is it old school anime? Not old school like the night. This kind of old school like late 90s or early 2000. I also forget like late 90s like 99 or early 2000 like 2000 or 2001. Oh, was it 2000 or 99? Something like that. But that's the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Like Yu-Gi-Oh! 2 Master. But this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Fighties, and I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Fighties is like 2006, 2004, 2006, or something like that. No, it's like 2006, 7, something like that. Anyways, so Yu-Gi-Oh! Fighties is like the third series of the franchise. So the Yu-Gi-Oh! Or this season, or like the third season, I think they go by season and by the community. So there's season 0, which is Yu-Gi-Oh! The original. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0. Then the most popular one or the most common one is Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Master with Yugi, Joey, the Blue Eyes, the Red Eyes, the Dark Magician, the Dark Magician Girl. Then the season 2, which is Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, which is the Elemental Heroes and such. Then there's the season 3, which is this one, which I'm going to be talking about for a bit. So, yeah, season 3, which is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Fighties. And with the characters I can see here, Yusei, Akisa, Luna, Leo, Kuro, Jack Alice, or the Japanese name, which is mostly the same, Aki, Yusei, Jack, Kuro, Rua, and Ruka. Almost the same thing. It's just Ruka is Luna, Rua is Leo, Aki is Akisa. Almost as similar, but kind of different translated to English and such. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Fighties is actually there's more series, but I'm not gonna go through the rest. I just want to talk mostly about season 3. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Fighties is like one of my top five series or season or anime of my top 5 anime of my top 5 favorite anime of all time. So there's a couple of reasons season 3 or Fighties is like my favorite anime of all time. This I guess is kinda long. It's like hard to explain. Mostly when it comes to top 5 anime on my list, mostly I go to by characters. So like these characters, I love these characters. Yusei, I love Yusei. I love Akiza. I love the twins. I love Jack Ellis as the rival. I love these. I love the combination, the friendship between these three. The twins. I love the twins. They're not like I don't know. I just like all these characters. Akiza was an amazing character. A lot of people love Akiza, especially in the beginning, like first half. To be honest, I love Akiza mostly throughout the series. Yeah, even though some people say, a lot of people say Akiza like fell off in the second half, but I love Akiza especially in the last part as well, and she had like a great ending. So yeah, and they use a lot of people say Yusei is like Mary Sue, but he has his struggle, and a lot of people say yeah he has his struggle as well. And Jack Ellis is well written. Yeah. But this is just few examples of the characters that was amazing. There's so many other characters, and I want to, yeah. So because Yu-Gi-Oh! Fighties is they actually based on a card game as well, because Yu-Gi-Oh! I want to showcase some stuff. Um, Honestly, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a case where that anime CDs, not CDs, DVDs were not really published, especially the Japanese and stuff like that. Because I'm not sure why. Because 4Kids, which was the company, it was like I don't know. But what I did have is the cards were released, but the thing is they were not very competitive. So what I did was I collected that cards, and yeah, I know there have been nothing on here for a while. So what I did is I collected cards and I built decks. They're not competitive, nothing like that. They're mostly casual, like non-competitive, nothing like that. So, but I'm just not gonna go through them like very. I'm gonna go through them very quickly. Not gonna go through them explaining nothing. So I'm not sure in what order they are. So I'm gonna show a picture of how I have them. Like I have them like in a certain briefcase. And sorry about that. I have them in like a certain briefcase where there's like more for like a tool case. Should be on the screen right now. But yeah, let me start. Here's like an example also. Like see like this how this box can come out. I'll go through each one. I'm gonna explain which character they are as well. So let me go through this one first. Okay, so this is my fortune fairy. So this is the regular Carly. Regular Carly, which is the again they'll be on screen. I'll probably have it this side. So right here will be the regular Carly. And this is like the extra. Okay. So this is the fortune fairies. Not fortune fairies. This is the fortune ladies. So this is the dark side of Carly deck. So this is the Jack Alice. This guy. Of course, he's gonna be on the screen also. The Red Dragon on screen, the main card. So that's 3 decks. I should have about 20 decks. Okay. So that one deck. So I have 3 more here. So let's go through this 3. Okay. So this is Akita, this character. Of course she'll be on the screen. Of course, these decks are more for casual, nothing competitive, for fun. This is also more for collectible, my collection. And also, yeah, you can see they're not high rarity, nothing like that. So no Coast Rare or Black Rose Dragon. Nothing like high rarity, nothing like that. And some cards are missing. Like I don't have like all the fancy, not fancy, nothing like expensive. Okay, so this is Sayer, or Divine, what you want to call him. Again, picture here. So this is like a psychic deck also. Just for him. He's like a psychic duelist and like in the anime. Like you see here, some cards are used by him are in the in this deck, and then some cards like are combined with some cards that like are what call that he never used. So what I do is I build decks the card that I add cards that the character used. So cards that the character used, like most of it. Then some cards that they never used, like example here the card like Misty. Here example of Misty as well. So let me put this down here. So like example Misty never used the okay, I cannot pronounce this. Like these cards, Misty never used this cards, but in order discard by this and Earthbound card, Misty used the Earthbound and Mortal cards. So these cards, yes. I don't know why this is upside down, but yeah. But she used a Reptilian archetype, so yeah. So this card, she's part of the archetype, so she run this. Added this card, she ran the archetype, so this card I added. She ran the archetype again, but so I added this card. She never used these cards because they're brand new, but she does use this. She does. I think she used this. She used this. Never used this. Never used this. Never used this. And never used this. I think she. I'm not sure. I can't remember if she used her for me or not. Never used this. She used this. So yeah, she used the Lieutenant archetype, but because she never used some of the cards, how to improvise. So yeah. Because later on throughout the years, her archetype got new support. She got a lot of new support. So had to improvise and add mostly whole brand new deck for her. So that's 3 more. That's 6. Here's 3 more. I think these 3 are the twins. And someone else. I'm not sure who. Okay, yeah, it is the twins. These 2. So, this one, Leo, this character. So, here there's the Matrovniks. Again, some cards are run by him, and some cards are based on my archetype, so I added to this deck, even though he never used. So, a combination of new cards and cards he used. So this is I done this to all the decks that the character the power tool. Oh, this card, I feel like this card are based on the twins because how they look. The Livestream Dragon. The main boss. Yeah. So this deck is this card Luna, this character. She recently got new support like these cards, like this one and this one. So she got brand new support. So like brand new cards. So recently, like couple of weeks ago. A few weeks ago, so yeah. So these cards are brand new. All these right here are brand new. Not these right here. These are not, but yeah. Ancient Fairy Dragon. Oh, I need to add this to different sleeves. I just realized that. Okay, this is Krieger or in English and Japanese name, I think is Bomber. But yeah. This deck is like very, very casual. It's hard to build this deck because it's like not very, very, very not competitive. So I had to use Earthbound and Mortal cards in this deck. So few more to go. So here's more. Sorry, it's gonna take a while. I feel like we're almost halfway. We're a little bit past half, like kind of like halfway or a little bit past halfway. So let me just kind of speed this through. So this is the Time Lord. So this is the main antagonist. So the main villain. So this is the main villain. So it's Zone C1 or Zone. I had to really fix this there. So this is one of his henchmen or one of his friend also. Mech Lord. This is the Mech Lord. So it is the person is Aporia. So yeah. So yeah, the thing is, I love all bunch of characters from Yu-Gi-Oh! IDs. That was I love the anime, and that was the anime's like top 5 fake series of all time for me mostly top 5 favorite anime of all time for me. So because of that, I built mostly all the most all the main characters decks. That way I built mostly all the main characters decks, or mostly all the main characters, all the imported characters. So this is the character Paradox. He's from the movie Bonds of the Beyond Time. With Yuki Jaden for the previous season 1 and season 2. So yeah, let's go through the deck. So this is like the melee effect. I think this card is limited or banned now. I thought to change this. So yeah, then blue eyes, red eyes. These malefics are like evil versions of some original monsters. I just realized, is there no... I don't think I have the original blue eyes and red eyes in this deck. I don't think so. No. Anyways, that's that. So there's 3 more. I guess we're halfway done. So there's these 3. And I think this is this guy and a few others. Okay, so this is Crow deck. Again, he'll be on this side. So yeah, for Crow deck, I did something unique. His deck is, the archetype is Black Wings. And Black Wings has so much cards. So yeah, it has so much cards. So what I did is I put 1 copy of each not one copy each, but only one copy of each card I have in this deck. So yeah, you can see here, one copy, one copy. Again, this deck is for casual, nothing competitive, for fun. This is more for like playing with your friends or family member. For me, I play with my brother. Have a younger brother. I play with him. He's also into Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, I rarely go to locals or my local tournament nowadays. And I used to have a friend that also played with him used in the past for years, but then he moved to a different city. But yeah. So now this is a character named Sherry. Like this character Sherry, I really like this character Sherry. She used an archetype of Leor, but again, mostly it was like like 2-3 cards. But now, she had like a whole archetype. And yeah, so mostly all these cards are brand new. So yeah, now in the anime, she barely used the archetype. Or it was like, again, like probably 2 cards. Let me go over again because I'm not sure if you saw it completely. Mostly in the anime, it was just none of, I think it was like these cards. But it did have no effect mostly. Like this card had this card, and mostly that's it. Oh, there's a few other cards like these. Actually, yeah, it was like a couple of cards like these two. These two was in it. So yeah, probably it was a couple of cards in this deck, but not these. These was this. There wasn't. Not. I don't think it wasn't this. This was her boss monster for a bit. And yeah, these wasn't. This is banned, so I can't even use it. This was. But yeah. I know that's Cherry. Or Cherry Le Blanc. Some kind of French name, I guess. So this is Nordic. This deck is based on a group of 3 characters, which are I'm trying to remember their name. Because they're the Japanese name and the English name. So I think there was Brave, which is I think the Japanese name for one of the characters, which is, I think English is, I can't remember the English name. So Dragon was like Draken. Hathor. Brave, Hathor, Dragon. Again, I don't remember. I know Brave is Japanese for one of them. Hathor, I think is both English and Japanese. And Dragon, I think that's the English name. But to be honest, I can't remember which is. I'm not sure if Dragon is English or Japanese. And Hagor, Hathor. But yeah, something like that. Is that group? Those 3 are like in a group. It's called Team. I forgot what they're called now. Team. Don't remember what it's called now. They're like the Nordics. I'll probably have a picture again. The picture up here. So yeah, the Nordics. There's 3. This thing is a combination of those 3 plus the new cards with the archetype. So yeah, so one of them used this deck card. See, but yeah, mostly there's a new archetype or new cards and archetypes. So yeah, so one of them used this card. One of them used these cards, and yeah. And most of these are new support, and some of these are just random cards which help with the deck. Oh, I'm missing some cards. But that I had to look for some cards. So let me start over. So yeah, some cards are run by the characters, and some cards are new support. So yeah, Hey, let me just go quickly through this again. So this card that I was looking for. So this card is one of the main boss monster for Hardcore. He has the guy. He's the guy with the gray hair. Brave. Brave with the red hair. If we could probably focus. Brave with the red hair. Dragon. Dragon with the black hair. And then this is the new support for all three. Sorry about that. I couldn't find that. It got mixed with the other cards. I realized that. And just for the side quest, I have this binder or box which have a few cards in here. Or one deck. This is kinda like a minor, not kinda minor character. It was a minor character, but which became like a more like a main character. He started off as like a antagonist, like a side villain, but then not a side villain, like a antagonist that was more like a annoying for the main character, which is Yusei. But then he started to turn side to the good side. Then he realized he was a he turned to the good side. Then he realized what he did was wrong, and then he changed, and now he's like he went through a character development, which was pretty awesome, and and his name was Trudge, or I think it's also Trudge in English and Japanese, but this is the. He was a cop, so that way you can see like his deck is like more like a cop theme. So he has this deck card, which looks awesome, but I'll go to a picture on the side. So there's the card like a cop, some sirens. He used like this card like an archetype, assault dog, gate blocker. This card just supports the pursuit chaser, mostly like I said, mostly a theme of police. Then air cards like to steer your opponent, like mind control. Some like change of heart. Some staple because this deck really sucks, and some other cards like here in this deck just to have on the side. Sorry about that. Goyo chaser. This archetype is the Goyo Guardian. So Goyo. Slash Insurgent for the archetype. Before the policing, I mean. And then discards. Just very quickly. Okay, this is sorry, but I know this video is very long. So these are the last ones. These are not a deck, this is just an extra. I think this is an extra deck. It is an extra deck. So these are the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, not 5, 4. And this is extra. So last 4 decks. So that's 16 and the last 4. So that the last like the last couple end up be 20. Okay, so this is Rex Goodwin, one of the main antagonists from the beginning. Rex Goodwin or Godwin. Rex Godwin or Rex Goodwin. From the main antagonist from the beginning. Again, he has an archetype of the Sun and Moon Dragon, Bluster, Earthbound, and Myrtle. So the Earthbound and Myrtle. If we can focus, there it goes. There's the Sun and Moon Dragon. a very popular character, which is the Affinities, and not the Affinity archetype, which is the Callan. He also goes through a very, very major character development to the point where he's like suicidal. Or the suicidal is English in the not in the English version, but like in the Japanese version. Oh, not like at the point where he's suicidal, but at the point where he just wanted to die. Not like suicidal, but like where he wants to die. He just wanted to die. Or he's ready to accept the fate that he's gonna die. And just like a scene, like exactly a scene from the anime, which is pretty cool. And this is like a boss monster from the anime. Boss monster from the manga. Anime. New archetype. A new archetype. Just in this manga. Just this stuff for the support. Yeah. Two more decks. Just two more decks. So this is the Tichi, which is one of the main characters in the second half, which is Bruno or Atomini. Sorry about this. Hold on. So this is Atomini, one of the main characters that helped the main character Yusei. So yeah. He has a lot of brand new support. Wait, I don't know why this card's there. Yeah. And lastly, I guess this kind of fitting. The main character Yusei. The main character Yusei. So I guess I saved the main character for last. Honestly, honestly, it wasn't purposely. It wasn't purpose. But then I realized, you know what? In the middle of doing this whole thing, let me do it for last. There's some cards here that not even the part of the deck, but yeah. Oh yeah. So let's do this. So yeah. Again, this is not competitive. This is more for casual, for fun, meant to play for friends and family members. Not for like tournaments. Like this is not tournament ready, nothing like that. This is for casual plays only. That way you see nothing like high events, nothing like hand traps, like Ash Blossom, nothing like that. And for Nahiki here, you can see there's so many extra, more than 15. The Stardust, and Junk War. And yeah, that's the collection of a deck, 20 deck, and yeah, that's the whole 20 deck. This is very, 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 very long. I know this is very, very, very long. For like about 40 minutes long. Sorry about that. So yeah, I hope you sit through this, or hope you was able to watch this whole thing. Yeah. Sorry about this whole long video. I just wanted to go through the whole video. Yeah. Just I'm not gonna go through the whole detail why I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Fight These. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Fight These is like my top 5 favorite anime of all time. Probably go through another video where I go through why Yu-Gi-Oh! Fight These is my top 5 favorite anime, along with what my other 5 favorite anime of all time are. You know, probably know one of them is, if you know, chances are you already know one of them is already. But that you give IDs, chances are you know what number one is. Anyways, till next time, bye.